What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be diving in and looking at all the Elder Kais that you're going to need to have for the 7th year anniversary. There are quite a few new units coming, as well as quite a few EZAs that are going to be happening as well. So I'm going to give you guys all the information that you need so that you know. So for the people who are just looking for that total count, we're going to jump into it real quick here before we go into any extra details. So let's go ahead and switch over to the other view here. Okay, so starting out, the two new LRs. They drop as a God Goku and Vegeta and a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So those are the first time that we've either had any of those named characters in the game, which means you are not going to be able to farm their super attack, unfortunately. And because they do Dokkan Awaken into LRs, that means that you're going to need the extra 10 Kais on top of the first 9 that you need once you get them to SA10. So you're going to need 19 Kais for both of them. And then the banner units here, so for the Sin Shenron, there is no farmable Sin Shenron, unfortunately, so you are going to have to put 9 Kais into him, if you are able to pull him. The Broly, luckily enough, there is a farmable unit that you are able to use. We'll get more into the details of the farmable stuff afterward. I just want to show you guys the grand total first, and then we'll switch over to that. Okay, so yeah, So all these 4 units right here are getting EZAs. All these LRs are getting EZAs. Now, obviously, because they're LRs, you know you're going to have to use Kais on them. There's pretty much no way to farm their super attack unless you just have the exact same character, and none of these are free to play. So you are going to need 5 Kais for each of these units. So then next up, we've got... so these are some more EZAs that are coming. These are just TURs. So the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Omega Shenron, unfortunately there's no free-to-play options there, as well as with the God Vegeta there's no free-to-play options, so you're going to need 5 Kais for each of them to EZA. So with the God Goku, there actually is a farmable God Goku card that I will show you guys. So you can actually get his super attack done for free if you choose to go that route. And then finally, the Part 2 LRs. One of them drops as a base form Vegeta, and the other one drops as a Kaioken Goku. So I've got 10s listed here because they do actually Dokkan Awaken into LRs. So after they become LRs, you won't be able to farm the rest of their super attack. So you are going to have to use 10 Kais to get them to SA20 once they are already, or once you Dokkan Awaken them into LRs. So yeah, that's what the little asterisk here is for, is that technically these ones are farmable, but only for the first half, and then you have to spend Kais for the rest. So that, between all of these, that brings our grand total to 102 Kais. That is how many Elder Kais you are going to need to have ready to go in order to be able to get all of this new content fully super attack leveled. That seems like a pretty daunting number. I'm sure most people don't have 102 extra Kais lying around, but not to fear, because there are going to be so many opportunities to earn Kais during the anniversary. They're going to be giving them out for free all over the place with login bonuses and, just campaigns, like Facebook campaigns and Twitter campaigns and things like that. They're going to be showing up in your gift box all the time. There's going to be plenty of, missions and events that you can play that are going to, drop Kais from the missions and stuff. So you are going to be earning a lot of Kais throughout the anniversary. So do not worry too much. I would say it's hard to know without looking into it specifically, but I would say if you have around 30 or 40 Kais in your box now, then you should be okay. I guess the other thing to consider is that if you aren't a player that has a lot of Kais, you're probably not a player that spends a ton of money on the game, so I don't imagine that you'll be pulling all of the new units, on top of you probably don't have every single one of these cards that's going to EZA, so you may not even need all 102 of these Kais. But that is another thing to consider, is that I've only given you the totals for the EZA numbers, so... for instance, if you don't have, you know, the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, but then you pull him during the anniversary because he will be on an Extreme Z banner. All 4 of these guys will. So if you pull him, then you're going to need an extra 10 Kais to get him to SA10 first before you EZA him. So if you are missing any of the units that I called out that are getting EZAs, just make sure to add on those Kais as well for your own total there. So let's go ahead and switch over to the website here. We'll go on the wiki, and I will show you guys in detail here how you can farm each of the characters that are farmable. So for the Broly, for the banner unit, the STR Broly that's coming out, you can farm his super attack from this Dragon Ball Super Broly story event. Any of the story events that I'm going to show you here, I don't think are going to be live during the anniversary, but I imagine most people have keys. They've given out like over 1,000 keys at this point. Since the birth of keys in the game a few years ago. So I'm sure a lot of players have an excess of keys that they're able to use. Hopefully you do. And if you do, you will be able to play this event. And this SSR, this Broly drops as an SSR here. So if you awaken him into UR, then he will feed into the Broly with 100% chance. So you'd only need to farm up 9 copies of him, which if you are going to use keys, I definitely recommend that you do that, because keys are a very rare, limited item. I would not recommend spending extra keys to do extra runs on it and feeding him in as SSR for 50% chance. I would recommend awakening him to UR. So that you can get that, you only have to do 9 runs, or, you know, essentially 9 runs, just enough to get 9 copies of the card, because it's not a guaranteed drop. But the drop rates on this event are not bad at all. Only ancient events have really bad drop rates. This one's fairly new, so you will be chilling there. Okay, so the next one that's farmable is the God Goku, the Tech God Goku. So for his EZA, he is going to be at the TUR level. And there is actually this Battle of Gods event that drops this SR Super Saiyan Goku. Now, this Super Saiyan Goku actually Dokkan Awakens into... Where is it here? This SSR God Goku. Yeah, I've got him open right here. So you can actually get this guy awakened to UR. So he's going to be level 100 is going to be his max level. So you actually can't awaken him any further into a TUR, because he actually turns back into a Super Saiyan Goku again. So you are forced to feed him in at just the UR level, which means you're only going to be feeding him in for 50% chance. So keep that in mind. This one is going to be a little bit more of a grind, because you're going to have to farm up these SR Super Saiyan Gokus, and then you're going to need to farm up a bunch of these medals in order to have the ability to Dokkan Awaken this guy, and then you'll need to awaken this guy as well into UR in order to have that 50% chance. If you leave this guy at SSR, I think you're only going to have like a 30 or 20% chance to raise, so you're definitely going to want to awaken him first. So yeah, keep that in mind. It is only a 50% chance. That's the best and only opportunity that you have to farm his super attack. Okay, so moving on here, for the Part 2 LR, the Grade 8 Vegeta, who drops as just a Vegeta, right? There is actually this new Vegeta and Bulma event that is coming out at the beginning of the anniversary. So minute 1 of the anniversary, you will already be able to farm this guy. So this will be the absolute easiest way to get this done, because that event is going to be readily available right there for you. And I'm sure that the drop rates will be perfectly fine. So yeah, you'll be able to farm up plenty of this guy. You're going to have to farm this guy anyway if you want the new character, so you might as well just get the extra copies while you're at it. In preparation for the Part 2, if you do plan to summon for the Part 2 LRs there. That being said, if for some reason you don't want to farm the that event, you do have a few more options for Vegeta cards. So there is this Vegeta, this int one here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys here. There we go. Okay, So there is this Int Vegeta card. This is the what's it called? The not Super Strike, but the I'm not remembering the word for it. Let's just go ahead and open this guy up because I can't think of it. The Prime Battle LR. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. So the Prime Battle LR here. You can actually farm up. I don't recommend doing this one because the drop rates are really bad for that event. But then you do have this Tech Vegeta is from a, I believe the Dragon Ball Super Broly event as well. Yeah, that same Dragon Ball Super Broly event, just a different stage. So you can farm him as well if you chose to. And then there is also this final one. This STR Vegeta is from this Android event that awakens into the Vegeta and Trunks from this Mysterious Monster Cell story event here. So yeah, those are all your options for farming base form Vegeta if you need to. And then we have got the... Let's go ahead and reset there. Okay. And so then for the Kaioken Goku, there is a Kaioken Goku SSR that drops from this Lord Slug story event. So again, you're probably going to have to use keys on this one if you want to farm his super attack. But you do have the option to do that here. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the farmable stuff that you can prepare for to be able to save yourself some Kais. There's one other thing I wanted to mention. We pretty much went over all of the new cards. The only ones we didn't go over were the free-to-play units, right? So there's 4 of them. The login bonus Goku and Vegeta that you're going to get. But they'll give you 15 copies of it just by logging in throughout the course of the anniversary, so I would not worry too much about that. And then, obviously, the 3 new story events that come with the new farmable free-to-play cards. But again, they're farmable, so you wouldn't have to worry about Kais for them. And then there is actually one more card that I think a lot of people have forgotten about. So it is this physical Bardock card here. So he actually comes from the Worldwide Download Celebration. So last year in 2021, they do this every year where there is a little campaign. It's a Worldwide Showdown campaign, and it's a global versus JP, and they put a bunch of events that you're supposed to play. And then whichever version plays the events more will win. And so the winners will get one card, and the losers will get the other card. So last year, JP actually won that campaign, so they earned this Bardock card, and Global lost, so we got this First Form Frieza card. Now, all of these cards show up in the coin shop. There's going to be a special coin shop for the 7th anniversary. There is for every anniversary. And the opposite unit that you didn't win on your version of the game will show up in the coin shop during the anniversary. So you are going to be able to buy up to 5 copies of this Bardock card. So this is another new unit that we will be able to obtain during the anniversary, even though he's not originally from the anniversary. It'll be his original release date on Global. But not to fear, because there is actually a way to farm this guy. A very easy and obvious way with this STR Bardock from the free-to-play Team Bardock squad. So you just basically have to wait for a Wednesday, and then this event will show up. So you don't have to use keys or anything. This one will definitely be around during the anniversary once a week. So you can farm up plenty of copies of him, and then get that guy to SA10 for free as well. Okay, so that is everything I have for you guys today. Let's head back over here. Okay, cool. So yeah, that is going to go ahead and do it for today's video. Go ahead and, leave a like on the video. If you guys have any other questions about it, you can feel free to drop a comment down below. And a subscribe would help me out as well. I'm going to have these guides, continuously releasing throughout the anniversary. So plenty of more information to come as new content is dropping. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!